and truth. Is beauty enough? Is truth possible? These are the big questions. First of all, what is beauty? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, or in this case, the ears. Traditionally, classical music has, in the past centuries, always put an emphasis on the pleasing sound that an instrument can make, or a voice that's pleasing to the ear. And for many, many centuries, that was the concept and the ideal. What is this piece really about? Or what is really going on? This piece is about drama. Maybe it's about despair. Maybe it's about a tormented soul. Maybe it's about the search for meaning in life. Maybe it's a broken heart. Maybe it's about all of those things. This is the truth about a piece. And that truth is, in fact, what is in the center of the piece. And that's what we need to be looking for when we perform a piece of music. We have to be in constant search of what that truth. So it's not enough just to be beautiful. All those composers, from the time of Bach through Haydn and Mozart and Beethoven and the great romantics, they were toying with those emotions, which are also negative, but they presented them in a context where beauty of tone and beauty of presentation was a part of the art. In other words, you were beautiful on the outside even when you were expressing harsh emotions. What is beauty? Let's say
a pianist, he aims for a beautiful sound in order to be playing beautifully the themes that need the beauty. Let's say you play Chopin, you play Schumann. You need, first of all, a sound that speaks, and when someone hears it, the melody has something to say. Now, that is the beginning. That's not the end.
You cannot say, this is beautiful, or there is a beautiful sound that is beautiful in all contexts. Of course, that's important to realize that very gradually, the beauty was relegated in the 20th century to a more secondary role than it played in previous generations.
The word beauty, as you said, in the 20th century music, it's a different beauty, but it is still achieving a face, a different face. It is a grimace. It is an expression. It is a cry, an outcry, in a different way than the outcry was in Beethoven, where we have an outcry, or the outcry in Bach.
Here's a good example. Here we are in these beautiful gardens here, surrounded by beauty, and there's truth. You hear it. That's life, that's reality, with technique, with its noise, with its agitation. And it's a little bit like that in 20th century music as well. Now, we've allowed that beauty is no longer the only purpose in music making. Now we are willing to use ugliness as a subject. Now we are allowing ourselves to use the darker side of life and the underside, liberated perhaps by Freud, liberated by the idea that the unconscious, with all of its nightmares and all of its fantasy, comes into becoming the material of music. So we are confronted with not being satisfied that something is just beautiful. We also want it to tell us something about life. What is beautiful and can be beautiful for the entire life of every human being, but also for every artist, is an inner beauty. So we have to, as artists, start to look into our own playing, our own singing, our own conducting. Does it reflect inner beauties, and are we able to then express them?